Picture this. You wake up on a beautiful Sunday morning, stretch your arms, pull back the warm blanket, and there it is. A lifeless cockroach, a mangled mouse, or perhaps a heavily chewed toy sitting right next to your pillow. Your heart drops into your stomach. You probably think your cat is just being affectionate, offering you a heartfelt thank you gift for buying them that premium, grain-free kibble. But what if I told you that you have it completely backward? The brutal, scientifically backed truth is that your cat doesn't see this as a gift at all. In fact, they are handing you a failing grade on a critical survival assessment. By leaving that creepy prize on your bed, your cat isn't simply saying, "I love you." They are looking at you, evaluating your daily habits, and realizing a terrifying fact. You are absolutely clueless. They believe that if they don't step in and take drastic action right now, you are not going to survive. I know the exact feeling. The mixture of sheer panic and utter disgust as you try to figure out how to dispose of the prize without touching it. It is incredibly tempting to scream, grab a broom, and sweep the offending creature out the front door. But before you react, you need to pause. Because responding the wrong way to this bizarre feline behavior can actually shatter the deep trust your cat has placed in you. Misunderstanding this moment doesn't just confuse your cat, it causes them genuine psychological distress. In this video, we are going to decode the 6 evolutionary truths hidden behind your cat's unsettling gifts. We will explore how your cat's wild instincts are silently judging your life skills, and most importantly, I will show you exactly how to respond so you can secure your cat's trust forever. Have you ever wondered why your cat brings these unsettling prizes specifically to you, and not to the dog, the neighbor, or even the other cats in the house? If you assume it is purely out of respect or a simple transactional thank you for feeding them, you are missing a crucial and somewhat hilarious piece of feline psychology. To truly understand this, we have to look at how feral felines operate in the wild. Renowned anthrozoologist Dr. John Bradshaw, in his extensive 2013 studies on feline behavior, observed a fascinating pattern. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters. They do not share food with other adult cats. The only time a feline brings prey back to the den is when a mother is providing for her vulnerable kittens. She does this for kittens who are too young, too weak, or simply too inexperienced to hunt for themselves. When your cat drops a lifeless bug at your feet, they are revealing exactly how they view your relationship. They absolutely consider you family, which is a beautiful thing. However, they also view you as an overgrown, incredibly incompetent kitten. They watch you walk around all day, opening cans and staring at glowing screens. But they never see you successfully stalk and capture your own food. Driven by a deep, familial bond, their survival instinct kicks in. They think to themselves, "My giant hairless kitten is starving and helpless, and if I do not feed them, they will not survive." Let us look a little closer at the gift itself. Have you ever noticed that sometimes the prize is completely lifeless, but other times it is merely stunned, or worse, fully alive and scurrying frantically across your living room floor? Or perhaps it is just a stuffed toy. This difference is not just a random coincidence. The physical condition of the prey actually carries a very specific, carefully graded message. Behavioral ecologists have documented that mother cats do not just throw their kittens into the wild to figure things out on their own. They use a highly structured, 3-tiered educational curriculum to teach their young how to survive. Phase 1 involves bringing back completely dead prey, allowing the kittens to safely investigate the scent and taste without any danger. Phase 2 involves bringing back injured or sluggish prey so the kittens can safely practice the final, fatal strike. And Phase 3 involves bringing back completely live, active prey to teach the older kittens how to chase and capture from start to finish. So what does this mean for you? Your cat is actively grading your progress in their survival class. If they bring you a dead mouse or a stuffed toy, they think you are at the absolute beginner level. But if they drop a live, buzzing cicada or a fast lizard at your feet, congratulations, you have been promoted. Your cat believes you have finally graduated to the practical exam phase, and they fully expect you to finish the job. They tailor their curriculum based on just how helpless they think you are, patiently trying to teach you how to be a competent, self-sufficient cat. Now let us talk about the location. It is incredibly frustrating when you find these prizes in your most intimate spaces. On your pillow, inside your favorite pair of shoes, or right next to your face while you are sleeping. Why can they not just leave it in a quiet corner of the hallway or near their litter box? In the wild, a successful hunt is immediately followed by a massive spike in vulnerability. A cat carrying fresh prey is a prime target for larger predators or rival scavengers. Because of this, the instinct to hide their food in the most secure location possible is hardwired deeply into their DNA. To your cat, your bed or your shoes are not just pieces of fabric or furniture. They are heavily concentrated centers of your unique scent and your personal pheromones. Because your cat trusts you completely, they associate your scent with absolute safety and protection. By placing their hard-earned catch right on your pillow, they are making the ultimate declaration. They view your bed as the safest fortress in their entire territory, and they are trusting you to act as their ultimate bodyguard to protect their precious prize. If you are suddenly realizing that you have been a terrible student in your cat's survival class, please hit that subscribe button right now. But do not go anywhere, because the next point reveals the devastating psychological fallout of throwing that gift in the trash while your cat is watching. If you are suddenly realizing that you have been a terrible student in your cat's survival class, please hit that like button right now. But do not go anywhere, because what we are about to discuss is the devastating psychological fallout of throwing that gift in the trash right in front of them. Let us talk about your immediate reaction. When a live cockroach lands on your lap, the natural human response is to shriek, jump up in terror, and immediately grab a broom to sweep it away. But have you ever stopped to look at your cat's face and body language when you do this? When a cat successfully completes a hunt and proudly presents the food to their family, their brain releases a wave of dopamine, the reward chemical. But when you scream, recoil, and throw the prey away, you create an abrupt and jarring halt to that natural biological cycle. Studies in animal psychology show that repeatedly rejecting an animal's instinctual offering causes a sharp spike in cortisol, the stress hormone. Your cat does not understand human hygiene or your fear of bugs. They only understand that their vital, hard-earned contribution to the pack was just fiercely rejected by the very person they were trying to save. Here is the ultimate tragic irony. Scolding your cat or tossing the mouse in the trash does not teach them to stop hunting. Instead, it creates deep confusion and anxiety. Your cat simply thinks, "Oh, they did not like the mouse. They must be a very picky eater, and I am failing as a provider." Consequently, your rejection actually motivates them to go out and find something even bigger, grosser, and more shocking to satisfy you the next time. But what if your cat never sets a single paw outside? Many strictly indoor cats will still proudly march into your bedroom, carrying a dirty sock, a hair tie, or a small plush toy, usually while vocalizing loudly with a muffled, dramatic meow. You might think they are just being silly, but the reality is much deeper. Even if an indoor cat has never seen a real mouse in its entire life, their prey drive remains entirely intact. The hardwired sequence of stalking, pouncing, catching, and retrieving is a permanent part of their brain. When this primal urge is suppressed by a lack of environmental stimulation, it does not just fade away. It becomes deeply pent up and manifests as displaced behavior. They simply must invent a hunt to fulfill their biological needs. That dirty sock is what feline behaviorists call phantom prey. While it might seem cute and completely harmless, it is actually a subtle, desperate cry for help. Your cat is experiencing intense predatory frustration. By bringing you a piece of clothing or a toy, they are essentially begging you for more physical and mental stimulation. They need you to actively engage with them because their inner wildcat is bored to tears and desperately craving a real challenge. So we finally arrive at the ultimate dilemma. How do you handle this incredibly awkward situation while still protecting the deep bond you share with your cat? You obviously cannot eat the cockroach to make them happy, and you certainly cannot let them continue turning your clean bed into a graveyard for local bugs and rodents. To navigate this delicate moment, you need to use a simple three-step method that feline behaviorists swear by. It is the praise, distract, and covert disposal technique. First, you must praise the hunter. Take a deep breath, look at your cat, and speak in a soft, encouraging tone. Tell them what a brave and good hunter they are. This gives them the exact emotional validation they are desperately seeking without reinforcing the behavior of bringing the prey indoors. Second, immediately redirect their attention. Pull out a high-value wand toy, preferably something with feathers, and make it fly across the room. You can also toss a few premium treats in the opposite direction. This channels their lingering prey drive into a safe, acceptable activity and shifts their focus away from the dead bug. Finally, execute the covert disposal. Once your cat is thoroughly distracted by the new game or the treats in the other room, grab a paper towel and silently throw away the original gift. Out of sight, out of mind. By following these exact steps, you graciously accept their wild love, protect their fragile ego, and keep your house perfectly clean. At the end of the day, finding a dead bug in your shoe is rarely a pleasant experience. But when you look past the initial shock, you uncover one of the most profound displays of feline affection. Your cat isn't trying to scare you. Driven by ancient, wild instincts, they are simply trying to care for you, feed you, and ensure that their favorite clumsy human survives another day. Let me ask you, what was the strangest or most memorable gift your cat has ever brought you, and how did you react at the time? Share your stories down in the comments. I read every single one. If this video helped you understand your feline friend on a deeper level, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you think bringing home bugs is weird, just wait until you uncover why your cat randomly stares at empty corners of the ceiling. Are they seeing ghosts, or is there a terrifying biological mechanism at play? Click the video on your screen right now to find out the chilling truth.